Are you sure?
Excuse me.
Are you sure?
Sure about what?
About everything. About being here.
Of course I'm sure that I'm here.
How can you be sure?
Well, look around you.
Yes. But how can you be sure?
Ask anybody where we are. They will tell you more or less the same.
So that makes you sure.
Well, yes.
A consensus.
Well, I wanted to come here and I came here.
Now you are here.
Yes.
But how can you be sure?
Do you want to drive me crazy?
How can you be sure?
Oh, fuck it. I'm sure.
You fuck it. Therefore you are sure.
Sort of.
Surely you know what it is.
I'm sure that I'm sure.
Keep it simple, will you? This is complicated enough.
Are you sure that you are here?
No, not at all.
Then where are you?
I'm not sure.
Make a wild guess.
Somewhere else.
Oh, fuck it.
One of these days I will go out for a long swim.
Oh yes.
One of these days I will take a deep dive.
You're not going to jump, are you?
One of these days I will laugh my way to insanity.
I like that idea.
One of these days I will float in midair.
Sounds nice.
One of these days I will be blown away with the music.
Some nice swing jazz on the piano.
One of these days I'm going to run with Wolf.
That's strange.
One of these days I will jump through a burning loop.
Yes.
One of these days I will be here and far away.
Don't overdo it.
One of these days I'll bend space and time.
Calm down.
One of these days I will forget about books and stories.
I wouldn't dare to try.
One of these days there will be the moment I've been waiting for.
What's going to happen then?
I'll be very calm.
You've reached the top.
No, I've reached a moment.
Then what?
Nothing else will happen after that.
No summing up.
No. No exposition, no complication, no conflict, no climax. Just the moment I've been waiting for.
It somehow makes sense.
Everything else will be forgotten.
Lost to the world.
Who cares about the world?
Hey, I've got to tell you about this guy.
Why would you have to tell me about this guy?
Because I think he is really funny.
Funny.
Well, strange.
Why would you want to tell me that somebody is really strange?
Well, because he is strange.
Because you will tell me so.
Well, I have an opinion about this guy.
Why would you tell me about your opinion about this guy?
I'm just trying to make conversation.
Go on.
Somehow I lost the impulse to tell you.
Why would you have the feeling to have lost the impulse to tell me?
Because you disrupted the flow.
What would have been the flow?
Me telling you about this strange guy.
And me listening to you telling about the strange guy.
Yes.
Me buying everything you tell me.
No. You can take it or leave it.
You wouldn't have told me anything about a strange guy, but a lot about yourself.
Well, I won't tell you then.
You have already told a lot about yourself.
Maybe. I learned that you are a creep.
Do you really expect me to buy that?
Of course you don't think you are a creep.
But you will tell others that I'm a creep.
Maybe so.
To make conversation.
Maybe.
Why don't you admit it?
Why should I?
Why don't you not just tell me about yourself?
You want me to tell you how great I am.
Well, why don't you?
That's not really what you do.
Instead you talk about how inferior other people are.
That's something else.
No, it's not.
Listen. Forget about this. I'll find some other conversation.
You'll find someone else who will respond to your desires.
Fuck it. I don't need to talk to you.
I thought it was quite interesting to talk with you. There's something strange about people who wear exactly the right sizes of clothes.
What's so strange about that?
I don't know. They could wear any bigger sizes which would make them feel much more comfortable.
But they don't.
Exactly. It seems never to occur to them.
There is nothing strange about it.
But the right size of clothes will make them always look as if their clothes are a little too small.
Not the right size.
They look squeezed in their clothes. It might be their right size, but they look as if they must feel uncomfortable.
But maybe they feel comfortable.
They probably feel squeezed in.
Well, they might like it to be squeezed in their clothes.
But then it cannot be their right size.
They wear the clothes because it is their size.
That's the strange thing about it.
I don't see what you mean.
They should get rid of sizes and wear what's comfortable.
But some people might not want to be comfortable.
You mean they wear shoes some sizes smaller?
You better not argue with women about shoes.
Well, you will have to call them masochistic then.
They will not like to hear that.
It's like wearing a corset.
So what?
Why are they doing it?
Because they like it.
What happens if they don't do it?
They probably feel average.
So what?
There is nothing to feel when you are average. Life passes you by.
Life passes you by in anything you do.
When you are squeezed in something, you are bound to feel something.
Well, I'm bound to feel something when I hurt myself. It's called pain.
People are different. You have to be tolerant.
I tolerate other people. I just find them strange.
You mean you don't interfere?
As long as they don't interfere with my life.
What about your life?
Nothing exciting.
See, that's what other people cannot stand.
You mean they squeeze themselves in clothes that are too small and go to some cellar to get a good whipping?
Maybe so, but not necessarily so.
You mean they squeeze themselves into too small clothes and go to the cellar and do the whipping? Because they are in pains and feel life.
This is getting out of hand.
No, it's not getting out of hand. It's basic stuff.
Well, there is more than getting whipped, doing the whipping and leading a boring life in between.
I don't think so.
Aren't you oversimplifying something here?
Well, have a close look at social interactions. Have a look at the war machinery. Have a good look at the media.
I think this is outrageous.
Why do you refuse to look at it in this way?
It's too simple.
Would you rather have a very complicated answer?
I would like to have something more differentiated.
A discussion, a discourse, endless arguments about redefinitions, edited publications, talk shows, altered laws.
How the hell did we get into this?
Do you mean the simulacrum? We've always been there.
Oh.